So guys, first we're going to do is solve two simultaneous linear equations. We're going to solve 2x plus 3y equals minus 2, and we're going to solve 3x plus 7y take away minus 6. Now, I think I'll get rid of the y's, so I'll multiply the first equation by 7 and the second equation by minus 3. What should happen here is I'll get 14x plus 21y equals minus 14. And then on this one I'll get minus 9x minus 21y equals 18. I'll then get 5x equals 4, x equals 4 over 5. Now I have two choices in how I want to finish this off. Okay, I can finish this off by substitution. I can either pick the yellow or the green equation, and I can substitute in. I think that's actually the more difficult way, but we'll try it out anyway. So 2 times x is going to be 2 times 4 over 5, plus 3y equals minus 2. 8 over 5 plus 3y equals minus 2. And then finally 3y equals minus 2 minus 8 over 5. You chuck that into the calculator and you get minus 18 over 5. Divide 18 over 5 by 3 and you get minus 6 over 5. I think that's far more difficult than just starting again and getting rid of the x's. I would start again and get rid of the x's. Which one? The bottom, it's a fraction, so you only multiply top by top. So it's just 8 over 5. Do you want me to get a common denominator? Okay, I can do it that way, or the way I've been sort of preaching to you guys is get a common denominator. So everything over 5, right? So that'll be multiply 3y by 5, and then multiply minus 2 by 5. And then what you said, Sam, 15y equals, what's it, minus 10 minus 8? Minus 18. And then 15y will equal minus 18 over 15, which is minus 6 over 5. Same thing, that's another way of doing it. What? I used the calculator. I just haven't got the calculator function this year at the moment. Now guys, I think the easiest way of all is to go back to the very beginning, and instead of getting rid of x, you can get rid of instead of getting rid of y, you can get rid of x. So I go back to the very beginning and I'm looking at, see the 2x and the 3x? I'd multiply it by minus 3, or sorry, multiply the top one by 3 and the bottom one by minus 2. And you'll see that this actually is a lot easier than what we just did, Sam. You'll see it comes out considerably easier. What's that, 12? Then minus 5y equals 6, and then divide by minus 5 and you get 6 over 5. That way is a lot quicker, just to restart the question. Yeah, it's alright. Okay guys, the next question we're doing is, not that question anyway, x squared minus 6x minus 7. You have two options. You could do the minus b formula, couldn't you? You could do the minus b formula where a equals 1, b equals minus 6 and c equals minus 7. Or you could do two numbers that multiply to give you minus 7 but add to give you minus 6. And you do this. Minus 7 and plus 1. Is that right with you guys? You can go straight into this. You can go x. You can go straight in like that if you want, and then you can say your answer is minus 1 and x equals 7. Some people would have done it this way. Some people would have split this 6x up into minus 7x plus 1x, and you would have done the factorizing method. That's okay if you did that. and you still would have got x plus 1 and x minus 7. So you would have got the same thing. Is that alright? Depending on what way you want to do it. Alright, the next one. Next one's a good question. Alright, can anybody tell me why this is wrong? When you multiply it back out, what happens? X squared minus 2x plus 2x take away 4. The 2x's cancel. Is it the same thing? Why not? Yeah, it's not a 4x, it's just a 4. So any other suggestions we could do there? Yeah. X by x minus 4 equals 0. Then 0. Everybody okay with that? Okay. Finally, x squared minus 9. What here? Yeah. Then your answer will be x plus 3 equals 0. X equals minus 3. And then x minus 3 equals 0. X equals 3. Okay with that? Okay. Now, this is the business end of the test now, where stuff starts to get a bit more difficult, okay? So, 1 into x plus 1 plus 2 into x minus 3 equals 1. Now, you get 5 marks for just getting the common denominator. So, what's the common denominator? X plus 1 and x minus 3. And what do I put in this one? X plus 1 and another x plus 1. And then over the other side? Yeah, top and bottom, yeah. Now, some people went haywire multiplying in the ones, okay, and it was really interesting to see why it went wrong. What happens to the denominators, guys? Why? It's a solved question and they're all the same. Now, 1 times x, 1 times 3, not minus 3x, there's no x there. It's 1 times minus 3. Tons of people did that. No explanation why. 2 times x, 2 times 1. Okay. Now, where a lot of people went a bit nuts here as well is, if you look over here, you basically see 3 numbers. You see the green number, you see the blue number in its bracket, and you see the yellow number in its bracket. Everybody cool with that? Multiply 2 at a time. Now, lads, you multiply green by blue and you get 1 times x plus 1. It's just x plus 1, so there's nothing's changed. And now you're going to multiply x plus 1 by x minus 3. X times x. And then x times minus 3 is minus 3x plus 1x minus 3. Where? The x by the minus 3. Okay. Now, we're going to get x plus 2x is 3x, and then minus 1. And on the other side, we're going to get x squared minus 2x minus 3. I'm going to do the switcheroo, because I don't like, is everybody happy with that? And then bring it over, and I'm going to get x squared. It becomes a minus 3x when I bring it over, so it's minus 5x, and then minus 3 plus 1, minus 2. I'll show you the other way you were thinking, Peter. Right? The way I did a switch, which is if I say 2 plus 5 equals 7, I'm essentially saying 7 equals 2 plus 5. Okay? The way you want me to do it, Peter, is you want me to bring everything individually over. I can do that. Minus x squared plus 2x plus 3. See the way I brought everything from the right to the left? And what was already over there? And the 3x and the minus 1. And what you'll see there, Peter, is I get minus x squared plus 5x plus 2. Now, so you can do the minus b formula. I think one person in the class did it. He used a equals minus 1. And he actually got it right as well, which is very impressive. So Dermot actually used a equals minus 1, b equals 5, and c equals 2. Dermot, what we might do in future is just multiply both sides by minus 1. And you'll get x squared minus 5x minus 2. Either way, do you see they're the same? Switch is faster though, isn't it? Okay. Do the minus b formula next. Minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Daniel's going to help me out with this because he has it correctly done, I believe. So Daniel, what goes in where? So b is minus 5, so minus b will be plus 5. And then in here? Yeah. 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 Down the bottom? 1. And what you get in the calculator? Minus 0.4. Everybody cool with that? Okay. You good? Alrighty. Next one. Really quickly. Anybody got any? Alright guys, ready? Another one? Okay. The answer is 5.4 minus 0.4. Okay. Alright guys, next question is solve the following simultaneous equations. X plus y equals 3, and then x squared plus y squared equals 17. Going for 15 marks. Now to get 3 marks, all you have to do is this. Get one letter on its own. Some people used minus y plus 3, which is also acceptable, but 3 minus y looks better. Okay. What do we do next then, guys? Anywhere you see x, you sub it in with. And now all of a sudden you only have one letter in one equation. What does 3 minus y squared mean? Okay, 3 times 3, 9, minus 3y, minus 3y, plus y squared, plus another y squared. Once again, the biggest difference between me and my students is I always think I'm wrong. Always. Right, I go back. 3 times 3, 9, minus 3, another minus 3, a plus y squared. And now I'm happy. They're both, that one's, this one's the blue one. Sorry, and this one belongs to the bracket, okay? Bring the 17 over to your side. 2y squared, yeah? Minus 6y, minus 8. What are your options here? You can do a minus b formula. You can do a reference number of minus 16. Or you could divide by 2, which is the quickest way. 2 numbers that multiply to give you minus 4, but add to give you minus 3. Minus 4 and plus 1. And you all know that means y equals 4 and y equals, what does y equal? Minus 1. Now, we have to get the x value though. So what's the x value then? X equals 3 take away whatever y is. So what's 3 take away 4? 3 take away 4? So when y is 4, x is minus 1. And then when y is minus 1, 3 plus 1, make a plus. Everybody happy with your answer? Looped in green, that's one answer. That's the other answer. Okay, last bit. Alright, ready? Oh, sorry. 10 for the last two. Alright guys, next one. Bit of a gift, this one. 2 into x minus 2 equals 16. Now I'm gonna do something. I want you to tell me what I did wrong. Ready? 16 is 4 squared. This implies x minus 2 equals 2. What mistake did I make? The base numbers aren't the same. You can't do 4 squared. You need to think again. Press shift fact on 16 and it'll break it up into 2 to the power of 4. Now the base numbers are the same, which means what? Means that you can compare the powers. X minus 2 equals 4. Okay, and then x equals 6. Happy days, easy peasy. Okay. Now what I taught you guys was this. So what do I do? I put this in the calculator and what does it spit back out? 25 root 5. I try to shift fact everything I'm able to do. What's 25 when you shift factor? What's square root of 5? Power half. And then, Sam, what's going to happen here is what's 2 plus a half? 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Or 5 over 2. Whichever one you want to do. So I'll show you how to do both ways, okay? I put in 2 plus a half into my calculator. Okay. So there's two ways of doing it. You can do 3x plus 1 equals 5 over 2. Or you could do 3x plus 1 equals 2.5. Please remember, decimals won't always be an option. Why will decimals not always be an option? Imagine you had it over 3. You can't write third as a decimal because you'd be rounding off, right? So best to know how to do it by fraction. Get a common denominator. What happens? 2 top and bottom equals 5. 6x equals 3. X equals 3 over 6, which is a half. You can do it by calculator maybe. You can get 3x equals, what's it, 1.5? 1.5 divided by 3 is a half. Cool. Right, that's all.